Corey Holcomb isn't the type to bite his tongue. Whether he's on stage or behind a podcast mic, you can always count on him to say what's on his mind, no matter how raw or uncomfortable it may be. So when Terrence Howard came forward with a flurry of disturbing claims against Sean Diddy Combs, it was only a matter of time before Corey weighed in, and he didn't hold back. For years, whispers about Diddy's behind-the-scenes behavior have floated around the entertainment industry. Rumors, lawsuits, NDA-covered settlements, they've all painted a mysterious, chaotic picture of one of hip-hop's biggest moguls. But Terrence Howard's recent decision to speak out brought a whole new energy to the conversation. The Oscar-nominated actor, known for his intense roles and outspoken nature, cracked open the door on what he says is a deeper, darker world inside the music industry. And Corey Holcomb, being who he is, kicked that door wide open. Terrence Howard, during a recent appearance on a podcast, shocked many listeners by revealing what he called hidden truths about his encounters and observations involving Diddy. He didn't name every detail, but what he hinted had sent waves through social media. He spoke about secret parties, questionable relationships, and powerful figures using their influence to manipulate others. He sounded tired, not of talking, but of holding it in. He said he felt it was time to shine a light on some of the industry's darkest corners. As soon as that interview dropped, Corey Holcomb jumped into the conversation. On a show, The Corey Holcomb 5150 Show, he reacted to Howard's claims with a mix of sarcasm, brutal honesty, and that raw delivery fans have come to expect. But there was something different this time. Corey didn't just roast or clown. He started connecting dots, pointing out patterns that many fans have either ignored or chosen not to believe. He started by addressing the timing of Terrence Howard's statements. When you finally get tired of playing the game, that's when you speak up, Corey said. But by then, you already seen too much. He suggested that Howard may have been pushed to the edge, maybe spiritually, maybe professionally, and that's why he decided to finally speak. Then he pivoted directly to Diddy, and that's when things got heavy. Corey didn't act surprised by the allegations. In fact, he all but confirmed what many have only speculated for years. This ain't new, he said. What Terrence talking about, people in the industry been new. They just scared. They scared of what'll happen if they say something. Diddy got that kind of pull. You say the wrong thing. Next thing you know, you can't get a meeting, can't get a gig, can't get your money. Corey dug even deeper, talking about the hidden power structures within the entertainment industry. He called it the price of fame. According to him, many artists, actors, and musicians enter the business thinking it's all about talent and hustle. But eventually, they hit a wall. That's when the real game begins. Corey described it as a crossroads, a moment when you're either invited into the inner circle or pushed out for refusing to play along. And based on his words, Diddy has been a gatekeeper of that circle for decades. He brought up past stories that resurfaced over the years. Stories about strange parties, mysterious contracts, and artists who suddenly fell off after reaching their peak. He name-dropped a few without saying too much, knowing full well how dangerous it can be to speak openly. But the implication was clear. Corey believes there's a system in place, and Diddy's one of the main architects. At one point in the episode, Corey turned serious. The jokes stopped, the laughter faded, and he looked straight into the camera. Y'all think this entertainment **T is all about glitz and glamour, he said. Nah, it's about control. They don't care about your talent. They care about what you'll do to keep that spotlight. And when you stop playing the game, they come for you. It was one of the rawest moments of the show. Viewers flooded the comments section with reactions, some thanking Corey for saying what others won't, others expressing shock, and plenty wondering how deep this rabbit hole really goes. And just like that, the internet exploded again. Clips from the show went viral on X, formerly Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. Fans and critics alike started rewatching Terrence Howard's interview with a new lens, picking apart every word, every pause, every breath. Did he know more than he let on? Was he protecting himself by only hinting at the truth? Was Corey confirming the rumors, or just adding gasoline to an already blazing fire? But maybe the most unsettling part of Corey's reaction wasn't the confirmation of what Terrence said. It was his casual tone, as if this kind of darkness is expected, as if everyone with a certain level of fame has already either witnessed it or been touched by it. That's what really sent chills down people's spines. It wasn't just what was said, it was how it was said. Then came the part that really hit home for longtime fans of hip-hop and black entertainment. Corey reminded everyone of the trail of broken artists and damaged lives that seemed to follow Diddy's legacy. From Biggie to Maze, from Donny Kane to Day 26, from Shine to Loon, he listed name after name, all of them once shining under Diddy's empire, all of them eventually falling out in mysterious or tragic ways. He wasn't saying Diddy ruined all of them personally, but the pattern is undeniable. Corey said what many fans have felt for years, but couldn't say out loud. A lot of these cats ain't crazy. They just seen too much. And when they try to leave, the industry don't let them leave clean. The Terrence Howard interview didn't answer all the questions. It barely scratched the surface. But what it did do was crack the code of silence, at least a little. And Corey Holcomb, never one to follow the script, took that crack and blew it wide open. By the end of the show, Corey wasn't just reacting. He was warning young artists, new actors, up-and-coming creators to be careful what they sign up for. You might get that fame, you might get that money, he said, but you better ask yourself, what's the real cost? As the episode wrapped, Corey lit a cigarette and leaned back in his chair, eyes heavy. This ain't no conspiracy, he said. It's just the part they don't want y'all to see. The reaction across social media hasn't stopped since. Some are calling for more celebrities to come forward. Others are defending Diddy, saying it's all just bitter ex-friends and disgruntled former associates trying to tear him down. But one thing's for sure, the wall of silence is starting to crack. Terrence Howard lit the match. Corey Holcomb threw on the gasoline. And now, everyone's watching to see what burns next.